Hello everybody. This is Fezzik Jr., also known as the Catapult Guy. Well, by a few. Anyway, tonight we are gonna do some logic. Well, we're at least gonna go run and get some logic. I've got a logic challenge that I had sent out to Code Primate earlier, and I'm gonna go and pick up some logic so that hopefully I've got enough logic on my base to help fulfill whatever requirements he may have once he gives it a little bit of thought and figures out what we need to do to make this thing happen. So I'll try to describe it the best that I can for you guys, but if you've seen some of my other videos, on the inside of my base it'll make more sense, but on the inside of my base where I've got like my large sawmill, yay, Lynx is open. Let's see here. Oh, we got some time. Okay. Anyway, I have got a pressure plate that activates to cut logs. And when it activates, it will bring down 2 chop saws to cut the log. And sometimes they'll get stuck up against the pressure plate or whatever. So I have another pressure plate that is attached to a few hatches that will open up whenever you stand on the pressure plate, and that will kind of unstick the logs. Okay, sometimes it'll be a log stuck between the blades and the pressure plate, sometimes it'll be a log that's just kind of stuck in the system or whatever. But anyway, what I'm wanting to do is replace the need for that pressure plate with logic, a conditional timer, if you will. So I would prefer it to be configurable based on, you know, length of time, whatever it is that I'm wanting. But the main thing is I want to be able to say, okay, after say 20 seconds of cutting, if during that 20 seconds of cutting the pressure plate that activates the chop saws has been continually and without interruption triggered by whatever that log is, constantly, right, for that 20 seconds, that it will then activate the pressure plates. But if at any point over those 20 seconds or whatever that number is, the pressure plate becomes deactivated, I want the logic or the timer or whatever it is to start over. Just forget all about, you know, even if it was say 19 seconds long, forget about it, start all over again. That's what I'm wanting to do. So I've asked a few different folks before. Finally had a good opportunity this evening to ask Code about it. His initial response, I think, covered most of the bases except for the whole without interruption thing, and the reset part. So he said he's going to give it a little more thought. So I'm going to go ahead and get some logic ready for once he does, and hopefully I'll have enough and I'll be able to implement whatever he's got, or, you know, maybe he can show me, you know, in person on my base. That'd be awesome. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. We're getting some logic. While I'm doing this, I figure I'll go ahead and tell you. You can probably see if you compare this to any of my earlier videos that the video quality should be much better. It shouldn't be choppy like it was. The image quality should be a lot sharper. It should be bigger picture and everything. I had a lot of computer problems over the last few weeks, and I ended up getting a new processor, a new heatsink, and that was all thanks to my awesome boss at work. So big shout out to Boss Lady. You know who you are if you happen to hear this, which I doubt, but oh wait, I already got those. But anyway, that is what is going on. Oh, I need some hatches. I like hatches. Every time I come here I always get a few hatches. They're so useful. I'll get probably 3 or 4 of those. But anyway, so after weeks of fighting blue screens and all kinds of other issues, that is what we got going on. Is a new processor, same motherboard, same most everything else. I did find a couple old salvage parts off of another old PC that I was able to use, so that was good. But yeah, I think everything's mostly going well now with the computer. If anything else happens, it's going to be audio or maybe motherboard, and I hope it doesn't happen with motherboard, but so far we're good. I think that's it. Did I get all 4? Yep, okay, got all 4. Just throw them out here. I like to throw them out here because what will happen is the doors will shut, and then I'll have to fight the doors to get one thing out or 2 things out or whatever. I can get that all at Tom's. Get that at Tom's. Those are kind of expensive. I don't really need that right now. No, I'm not worried about that. Nope, so it's just an input and an output. Don't really care about colored wire, but I can get a lot of wire here all at once, so I'll do that. 1, 2, 3. So, let me know what you guys think about the video quality, the audio quality. I would really appreciate the feedback. You could probably tell I'm still just kind of getting started. I've only been doing this for a couple of months or so. Haven't gotten a lot of videos out there, but now that I have a lot less issues going on, I expect that I should be able to get more videos out. Oh, they're despawning quicker than I can buy them. Come on. I'm trying. Buy the wires. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Alright, sorry guys, had to do some family stuff for just a minute. Okay, so where were we? I got 4 of those wires. I can get a few more. Hopefully it won't close yet. Buy this wire. Yes. No, it did not fall off of the counter. Probably want to go ahead and grab these while I can before the doors shut, and then I have to fight the doors. Let's see if I can get any more. Maybe 2 more. Buy this wire. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, I got one. I got that one. Don't have that one. Okay. Alright, so now I have to fight all that stuff. Where's the boat? He's probably there, about to leave or something. Oh, we still got the axis. This is actually my second take. Kind of. Maybe third. Anyway. I have, as you can kind of see down here, a few silver axes. I don't know if the bird axe, Twitter axe is still available or not. I hope that it is. Because if it is, then I will be able to get a couple of axes for my friend, Mr. Sprinkles. You know who you are. He doesn't have Twitter, so he's not able to complete that particular quest. Oh, come on. Probably could back up a little bit more, get a little closer. Alright. Throw these guys in there, and then we will go. So we got 2 of everything. I've got 2 at my base. Went ahead and got some more hatches, because as I mentioned earlier, I really like them. They're very useful for getting things moved, getting things going, and just general fun stuff. Okay, so let's go over here and see if the hole is still there, so that's a good sign. Let's see, where's the ferry? That's alright. Either way, we're going to do this. Let's see here. Sorry. Here we go. The lighting in here is actually pretty decent right now. So, in case you didn't catch it already, there's been lots of videos about it. I did one earlier to get attention from the bird. In order to be able to talk to him properly, you've got to follow the default on Twitter. You go to your account settings in Roblox, link your Twitter account, so you just type in the whatever your Twitter account is, and then you set the visibility on Roblox. That's a little drop down at the bottom to everyone. That way, whatever scripts or whatever he's got that runs, it checks all that stuff, will allow you to chat with the bird. Hello there, I can bless your shiny objects if you please. Yes, I would please, and so would Mr. Sprinkles. Oh, there we go. Blessed. Thank you very much. So we'll put this one down. Okay, chat with the bird. Thank you very much. Pick up that axe. Drop this one. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey! Alright, so we got a few of those. We got some logic. We got plenty of wires. We got some extra hatches. I think we are good to go. Maybe, just maybe, the ferry is back. Hoover. Alright, let's go. Come on, Hoover. Watch, it probably just left or something. Slow it down there, Physic. Alright. There we go. Okay, now we're going to hang out for a minute. I'm going to go check on family dinner. Just a second. Alright. Come on, Hoover. So glad to see you, sir. Buy a ticket. Run this ferry and do next run. 7 minutes. Alrighty. Alright. We are back. I'm going to go ahead and drop this stuff off. And I think we'll call it a day for now. I've got the logic that hopefully we'll need. Hopefully, 4 layers of everything is enough to at least get the configuration down and set up, and then I can probably scale it up, hopefully scale it up from there as needed, because I've got some other ideas of what I want to do with it. Whoa, I'm just going to glitch everything out, getting a little crazy there. Alright, so that'll do. Alright, so I've got 2 of everything there, 2 of everything there. That makes 4 of everything, should be good to go. Oh, I'll go ahead and just close it out. I'll show you here. So this is the part I'm talking about. So there's the, I'll kind of back out because I might get loud. But this is the, that's the one that comes, the pressure plate that comes out that gets hit. This is the one that triggers the hatches. There's 3 of them actually. How well you can see that. Here we go. There's 3 of them. There's that 3rd one there, and then 1 on each side. It does a real good job of jamming logs, but I want it to be on a timer, and I don't want it to trigger unnecessarily, because if it's still cutting a log that it needs to cut, or say, it only took, say, 10 seconds to cut the first one, that one is dropped, and then the rest of that tree is coming through, or log rather, is coming through, hits that, so that's like the second instance, and I want it to just start that whole waiting timer period over. So that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like the video, comment. If you're so inclined, that would be great if you'd subscribe and hit that little bell. But we'll see you next time. Thanks much.